Hello, everybody. Hello. This is my Super Saturday, and I hope everybody's doing well. This is Rhonda Young, also known as TC, and come on in my world. So, I'm just bringing you all in my smoothie world real quick because I'm about to hook up one of my really good smoothies. And it's Smoothie Saturday, and I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know about y'all, but it's kind of chilly here. So I just decided to stay in. Well, no, actually, I might go out with Tasha in a little while. But I decided to pretty much stay in this afternoon, this late afternoon. And I'm about to hook up I'm a few hours behind because I usually do this at lunchtime. But this is one of my favorite smoothies, okay? And I'm going to show you all what I do real quick. So how's everybody out there doing today? I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. I'm excited about a few things, so I appreciate you guys allowing me to come into your world and just share what I love to do. So I'm going to start off real quick. I got some spring water here, and I'm going to start. Now, you guys always know that oh, did I introduce myself? See, that's why I like laugh. You get what you get. I am Rhonda Young, also known as TC. I am part of Team Young Duo. Charles and we are, my buddy hubby, we are a team, been around for like 50 years, okay? We've been a team for 50 years. So I'm doing a smoothie for the two of us. So notice whatever I'm doing, I'm always doing it in measurements of 2, okay? So with that, I love it because the lines are here, and I'm going to do 16 ounces of nice spring water. I love to either use spring water or alkaline water or some good water because that helps, guys. So, yep. And then I'll call him in here. So, I'm going to start. I got some oatmeal. Now, sometimes I do too, but I just don't want it to be overly thick. So I'm just going to do one, for the oatmeal. So, you guys, it's going to be a great day. I don't care if it is cold out here. And I always use, now I like to use them when they're green and not yellow, because I found out when they get, look at that. Ooh. See, it's live. You get what you get. Now, somebody else could throw this in there if they want to. It ain't no problem. It ain't going to kill you, but I don't want to. So I'm just going to cut that brown off. It's just something about it. But it really wouldn't harm you at all. I'm going to be honest with you. It will not harm you at all. But I like green. I'm starting to eat more green bananas because of the fact that I found out when you let them get really ripe, then that's where that sugar come in at. So I'm excited about our journey. I've been excited for a long time, but I got extra excited because my doctor said, whatever you're doing, keep on doing. That was the six-month checkup. And she was very impressed with the numbers. My numbers, instead of being elevated, they went down, y'all. They went down. So that was always my goal. And I always tell her anyway, because she already think I'm crazy, right? Because I went in there like about 6 years ago, and when she wanted to put me on something, I said to her, if you put me on these meds, do you have a plan to get me off? She looked at me like I was crazy. But she's a DO. That's a doctor of osteopathic. And she was a little open, but it is what it is. They have to actually do what they have to do. And that's okay. I only need these if I got to read something. So I'm going to take them out because I had kind of a glare in my eyes. So I put my banana in there. And then I got my apple. You guys see I cored my apple. And I don't take the skin off the apple either. The skin is fine. The skin is fine. The skin is fine. The skin is fine. sometimes I use red apples, sometimes I use green. I just happen to have green. And so I am going to use 2 apples. So you see, this is how it looks when you core it. Okay, and this part I usually take out. Now I'm going to tell you, there are some nutritional people that probably tell you to use this and the stem. I just haven't gotten that. I haven't gotten that far yet, but it's not going to hurt you. And I know it's not. So I'm going to put my apples in there. Now this is going to be a green smoothie, guys, because, let's see. This is going to be a green smoothie because I'm going to put some greens in there. I'm going to put some kale in there. I got some good old kale. Got some good old kale here. I'll put some kale in there. And then, what I want to do next, y'all. So now, I want to show you a couple of products that I use, that I happen to use. They're my products. crytolivegood.com. And I put in my super reds and my super greens for various reasons. But I also like to use my organic fiber. Now, I'm going to do 2 of those because I like this fiber because, number 1, it's got some good stuff in here. Really good stuff. And the body needs fiber. Guys, so many people are actually, they deficient in fiber. So, here we go. I got 1 for me, and I got 1 for my buddy hubby. I like it because it's got chia seeds in it. It's got psyllium husk. It's got it's got turmeric. It has, let me see. See, I told y'all I could read. I could read. Hello, my one person out there. I can read. It has ginger, turmeric, lemon fruit, Ceylon cinnamon powder. I use that all the time. It has apple cider vinegar, chia seeds, pea fiber, psyllium husk, and agave powder. It's got so much good stuff. So this is my organic fiber, and this sometimes is the missing piece to your health. It sure is. Now, before I put my greens in, my kale greens, I'm going to put in my super reds. My super reds are your red fruits and vegetables. They're very high in antioxidants. And antioxidants actually is so good for the body that it actually helps to stop the destruction of the cells, if that's what I want to say. Now, stop right now. Let me give y'all my disclaimer. Welcome into my world, but let me tell you all something. My disclaimer is this. Whenever I talk about any products like these or anybody's testimonies like mine, understand that no product is intended to treat, heal, cure, prevent, or diagnose any diseases or illnesses. It's just that many, many times diseases and illnesses, first of all, they start in the gut. But when you give your body some things, some really good things, it's sometimes able to address its own health challenges. Like before I started this smoothie, let me tell you all what I do every morning when I get up. After I go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, drink a bottle of water, a whole bottle of water. Because overnight toxins is just laying. Now this is studies, okay? I'm not a doctor, but I'm telling you all what has helped me and helped me in my consistency. So I drink that glass of water, that bottle of water every morning. And I stopped drinking cold water. Most of the time I see the room temperature warm. And so it helps to stir everything up that's been settling while you're asleep. But the number one thing that I do after, when I'm drinking that water, let me show you all. I do my probiotic. That's my gut support. So you guys don't take the word for it, but I do my probiotic. And this is a prebiotic as well as a probiotic because that microbiome is so important when it comes to the gut. So I do this first in the morning. Every morning, I take care of the gut. So the other thing is back to the red fruits and vegetables. You guys know that 9 times out of 10, you're not going to go to the store and buy all of these fruits and vegetables. It's just impossible. You can't do it. You will be out a lot of money. They will go bad. And many of these red vegetables and fruits, they don't even have them in the store, not in the United States. So I make sure that I definitely get my super reds in. Red, heart, boom, boom, boom. Want the heart to keep beating. And guys, that was my one testimony that doctor said, your numbers are perfect. Yay! So I'm going to put, I could do 2 because it's 2 of us, but I'm only do 1. I'm only doing 1 for a reason because I don't want it to overpower my smoothie, right? And guess what? You can do what you want to do with your own. So I'm going to put super red. Now, if you want me to, I can read you just a few. I'm going to read you a few fruits and vegetables that's in here. Beetroot powder. You guys study what beetroot powder does for the body. It actually helps to increase the nitric oxide inside your body, which helps to keep those arteries open and the blood flowing. And with that, sometimes you get your blood pressure, help with your blood pressure. But the hawthorn berry, the pomegranate, the mushrooms is in this. I mean, so many good things. Spinach powder. One of the young ladies looked at it, and she has a business, and she was like, oh my goodness, what is she? Oh, no, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But she was talking about that one, right? But we got the reishi mushroom. We got the cordyceps mushroom. We got the saya berry. There's so much good stuff in this. So I'll put that in there. And it tastes good. It tastes good. So now, this is what she was talking about. Because I'm going to put some super greens in here. Because these are the greens. Like I got my kale right here. Hey, buddy, hubby, what's up? Hey. I'm about to fix us a smoothie.
Yeah, look like you got it going on.
Yes, and so these are kale greens, but you're not going to get all the greens unless you get it in an organic form. So what she told me was when she looked up and she says, oh, that is awesome. She says, use what you're using because of the spirulina. That's what she told me, the spirulina powder. But the moringa, the dandelion, the ginger powder, the shiitake mushroom. Y'all, I do mushrooms all the time. And so if I don't get it by drinking a cup of my mushroom coffee, man, I got it right here. So let me hook this up, y'all, so I won't be on here all day long. So I'm just going to do one of my super greens. See how simple this is? Now, this is another good one, y'all. About 20 years ago, 2005, I will never forget when I got introduced to sea vegetables. Everybody was talking about sea moss now. No, I've been on sea vegetables for over 20 years, taking them faithfully, consistently. Y'all gonna hear this word. The word for 2026 for me and my team Young Duo is consistent. Because we've been so consistent, y'all. So this is my sea moss. Because sometimes people will say, how you take all those capsules every day? I don't. I just put it in my smoothie. And you'll never know. Now guess what? It's so easy to drop these in because it's a vegetable. You don't got to go open it up. But if you want to just open it up, it's fine. So let me show you. It's fine. You can open it up and sprinkle it in there. But the casing of it is vegetables. So you can just take them and put them in here. 1, 2 for me and 2 for Buddy Hubby. So now the last thing, this is optional. This is really optional because it kind of makes my smoothies be a little, not too sweet, but I have some protein powder that sometimes I'll put in there and it makes it thicker. But today This is just going to be a green smoothie. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I got my kale greens. They've been washed. They're clean. And so, hey, Sister Carol. I'm going to take a handful of my kale greens. And I'm going to put a handful in there. Now, guys, let me tell you something. I got so much stuff in here, I might not be able to get my ice. So, don't want to put too much in there. But it's going to be good. And so, by having the ice, and it's already ready because I got an ice maker. It's too ready, y'all. It's too ready. See? That's what I like. You get what you get when I go live. But anyway, I know all around the world it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly in Texas. So I'm staying in the house. I've been in the house all day. So I should have got my buddy over to break this ice up. So anyway, I got my ice right here. So Carol, I am very excited. I'm excited about my journey. And since I'm on this platform of social media, because I will share this probably on TikTok. But since I have one guest out here, hey, I'm excited because I went to my 6-month checkup. And I'm excited what I heard the doctor say. And I knew then that with her telling me, keep doing what you're doing. And numbers that could have been elevated were actually brought down. And I did lose a few pounds, 10 pounds. But I lost inches. And so she was so impressed. And I told her, I said, listen, I believe in getting to the root of the problem. Many doctors don't want you to hear that. Because if they give you this medication, then you're going to be on it for the rest of your life. And let me give you all my personal disclaimer. I'm not telling nobody don't take any meds. It was just our desire not to be on medication. And so throughout the 20 years of our journey, we did a lot of things to help us to avoid it. Now I'm on this, I won't say it's hard, but I will say that it's just discipline on a lot of eating habits. Because the processed food, I don't eat much processed food at all. You guys know that pork and that beef, that's just me personally. Wish I could be a vegetarian again. I did that for 1 year. But anyway, let me go on with this smoothie because y'all, I talk too much. And I know I can talk too much. But you guys go out there. I got 400 videos on our YouTube. Our YouTube is Team Young Duo. And I've been out on YouTube for since 2020. So let me get this smoothie going so we can drink, we can sip, and show y'all what it looks like. I really need more ice than that, but I done made the thing too, I done made it too full. See? Okay. Shh. It stops and starts on its own. That's what it is. Stop and start. Now I'm gonna stop it for a second and add a little more ice because I knew I was I knew I was short on ice. Because I like my smoothie to be cold. And look, I got a little bit of greens that didn't go down, so we're going to push those greens down. And I'm just going to pour the rest of that ice and chop up a few more pieces. And my buddy hubby been waiting on this smoothie all afternoon. And I don't know why, this is a new blender. And so it automatically stop and start. Like everything's chopped up. So now, the reason why I do this at home is because I save money. Let me tell you all, for those of you all who want to go out there and purchase the smoothies, you don't know what they're putting in it, and I have a lot more control with what goes in my smoothie. And they have a lot of smoothies out there that you'll say, oh, this really tastes good, but it's full of sugar. Do you all understand what sugar is doing to the body? That was another thing. I told her, I said, she says, well, what did you do? I said, well, first of all, I cut out the processed foods. I mean, you go in the store and most of the good things is around the perimeter, you know, your fruits and vegetables. I said I very seldom eat meat, but I'm not saying that I'm a vegetarian. I monitor my blood pressure 3 times a day, and my blood pressure numbers are perfect or either a little under, and that under scared me. Then I found out one thing that I have, and I don't know if you all are familiar with, but I have white coat syndrome. I never knew that, guys. I go to the doctor, and my blood pressure is elevated. And when I'm at home, my blood pressure is perfect. She looked at me and she says, what you have is when you come to the setting of a doctor's office, your blood pressure will raise. We need to follow your blood pressure's numbers from home. Baby, I took out my phone. I told her, I said, I've been taking my blood pressure for 2 months. Never did I do that before. I relied on what they told me. And she said, this is not a reliable number. She was very open. I slid that thing every time I take my blood pressure. I put the date and the time. And I even put if I ate something that I thought would run my blood pressure up. But the biggest thing I told her, I said, I let the chips go. I said, wait a minute, what's up with my blood pressure? She said, no, we're looking at your numbers. So I did the blood work, and then I said, okay, Lord. Yes, I did. I was like, let's see what the numbers are going to look like. What my numbers look like, the numbers that she thought would be elevated, they were not. They were down. So I'm excited, guys, and this is the only reason why I like to share this information with people, because number one, if you desire to, start a healthy journey, what I noticed that helped me the most out of all of it was I started with some foundational things in 2025. The reason why I say that is because from 2005 to 2025, I've done some wonderful products. I have always taken care of my health. But I noticed there are some foundational things that I needed to do. Oh, let me pour the smoothie, y'all. Let me pour the smoothie. That's why I got y'all on here. Charles, you want some of our smoothie? This is our smoothie. Then I could talk. So let me show you. Let me show you. Look at that green smoothie. and it's all natural. And I control what goes on in my smoothie instead of going to some type of place on the corner. We got a lot of them smoothie places. They full of sugar. Plus, you know what you say? Money. Charles, he better come get his smoothie. So that's what's going on in my world today. I did a green smoothie. If you want to know what all is in here. And see, this is why I like to put. Come in my video. Let's toast to good health.
Toast to good health.
We toast.
I like the sound of that.
You want to say something to the people anyway?
My wife always hooking it up, but I appreciate everything that she do for me to keep me going, keep my heart running, keep my blood flowing.
Sure do.
And when she hook things up like this here, I appreciate it.
Let's
Toast.
Toast to good health. Toast to those good numbers. Tell them, didn't the doctor say, what did the doctor tell you?
He said my blood pressure was, what, 120 over 83?
Yep. And she said, what are you all doing? But what she tell you?
Well,
whatever your wife.
Do what she doing.
The doctor told him, you better do whatever your wife doing.
It's all right.
So this is one of our nutritional treats that we do. And so everything that product wise that I used was, of course, our products. Cry, the number 2, crytolivegood.com. And so that's all I'm here to do. And guys, I appreciate you all because when I share information out here, I get excited for one, and for two, it keeps me to be consistent as well. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Then I woke up yesterday morning and I kept hearing the word facts. The facts of my life. F-A-C-T-S. Facts.
Facts.
Facts. Yep, that's what I heard. I said, facts? Okay, Lord, what's up with the facts? He gave it to me. Foundation, amazing, consistent, testimony, and simple. Those 5 things. And so when I woke up, I wrote the words down. I mean, when I fully woke up, I wrote the words down. And I said, foundation. He said, you had to go back to doing the foundational things. There are 5 foundational products that I use. And follow me for the next video. I'll talk about those. He said, foundation. He said, amazing. You feel amazing. Well, I woke up that morning because it was Feel Good Friday, and I said, I am amazing because I remain consistent. That's what he told me. Consistent. Usually I won't say I do stuff, but I kind of I do it for 20 days and then I slack up. No, I was consistent. Then he said testimony. Tell those people your testimony. Tell your testimony, just tell it. And always give the disclaimer. And the reason why I always give the disclaimer behind it, because not everybody, some people will say, oh, well, I did this and I did that. Or let me tell y'all, every time I tell somebody about a magnesium complex, I give y'all a sneak preview. Magnesium complex. I've had people that tell me, well, they use the magnesium, but it doesn't do them any good. I can't tell you what kind of magnesium you use, because there's 5 different kind of magnesiums. And besides that, I could only tell you what works for me. So he said, tell your testimony. When my blood pressure and things like that is leveled off so good, I feel better. I walk better. Only thing she told me, I need to do a little more walking. She said just a little more moving because we kind of sit still, right? And the S, I said, Lord, he said simple. I said, what simple mean?
Okay.
He says a simple membership. You throughout the years, for 20 years, have been caught up in companies that the products were so expensive, but guess what? I paid for them. I probably made less money than anybody in the world or anybody in my family, but I paid good money for my supplements. But now I'm dealing with a simple, affordable membership. And what did I think about when I heard that membership? I pay Patreon a membership. I don't even get on Patreon like I should. We do Netflix. We do subscription of, what's this thing I got? So many, Costco's. Come on now. So my point was $9.95 a month is worth my health. My health, to me, is the most important thing. I wasn't worried about quantity of life. I'm 68. He going on 72. We wasn't worried about years. We worried about our physical condition, our mental condition. I stayed off of social media, the news. I stayed off of all of that. You'll be surprised this stuff that you take in. And the thing about it is, I couldn't do anything about it. So the promises that I'm going to follow, the news that I'm going to follow is the good news. And that is the 66 books of the Word of God. And that's what brings me through. Anyway, this is Team Young Duo. We just came before you to share. We got some smoothies going on over here on Saturday, Smoothie Saturday. And we just want to bring you into our world. And with that said, y'all know life is too fragile not to enjoy.
All right. Y'all know what y'all got to do.
Y'all better go on out there today and enjoy today on purpose. And the best thing in life that you could do is do it with a purpose. And we'll see you on our next video.
See you next time.